Hello students, this is Dr. C. Sonia, Assistant Professor in Chemistry, SNS College of Technology. So we were seeing about various energy resources. So now we are going to see about the nuclear reactor. To see about the nuclear reactor, we'll see what is nuclear energy. So the nuclear energy, the energy that is released by the nuclear fission or the nucleus fusion is called the nuclear energy. So, what's the reason for the release of energy? That is, the sum of the masses of the product is lesser than the mass of the reactants. E is equal to delta mc squared. So, there are certain hazards of nuclear energy. That is, they damage the structure of the cells, they cause cancer and blindness, and also they cause genetic disorders. So in the diagram, we can see that the low speed neutrons, they hit the uranium 235, and this uranium 35 is split into a different nuclei, and they also release the neutrons. So the energy is released in this process. Application of nuclear energy: electricity generation, source of pure water. So, from the nuclear energy, we can generate electric current, and it is a source of pure water. It means that the water from the reactor is free from radiation. Healthcare. So, radioactive isotopes is used in the cancer radiotherapy to treat cancer. Agriculture. So, in agriculture, the nuclear energy is used to control pests. Nuclear radiation delays the ripening of the crop. Then there are different types of fission reactions. They are the uncontrolled, that is example atom bomb, then controlled example nuclear reactor. So we can see about the nuclear reactor, or it is also called the nuclear pile, in detail. So how do we define it? The arrangement or the equipment used to carry out the fission reaction under controlled condition. So example, controlled fission of uranium 235 release energy that can be used to produce steam, which can run turbines for electricity production. So how they classify the classification of the reactors? That is depending upon the neutron energy and the moderator. That's the first one. And the next is the fuel used. And the third is the purpose. So nuclear reactors can be divided into various types. Okay, so the nuclear reactor or the pile. Here the components of the nuclear reactor, there are different components. First is the fuel rod. That is, for example, uranium 235, plutonium 239. Next is control rods, cadmium, boron. They are the movable rods. They can be moved up and down to control the rate of the reaction. Okay, during the fission reaction, the reaction will be a chain reaction. It will go beyond control. So these control rods like cadmium and boron, when they are inserted into the reactor core, what will happen is they absorb the extra neutrons and they control the rate of the reaction. Here you can see the diagram of the nuclear reactor or pile. You have the fuel rods over there, you have the control rods. So cadmium 113 plus neutron gives cadmium 114 plus gamma rays. So boron 10 plus neutrons gives boron 11 plus alpha rays, gamma rays. So these moderators, these are the reactions of the control rods. They absorb the neutron and they reduce the reaction. Moderators is substances used to slow down the neutron. So the neutrons will be a very fast moving neutrons. When you use the moderator, it will slow down the reaction. So the kinetic energy will be ranging from 1 million electron volt to 0.25 electron volts. Example, ordinary heavy water, graphite and beryllium. So next component is the coolant. Coolant is nothing but it's a liquid to absorb the heat produced in the reactor for the production of steam. Example, water, heavy water, liquid metal. So these are the substance air can be used as a coolant. Okay. So next is the pressure vessel with the stands a pressure of 200 kg per centimeter square. So we can see in the diagram all these things. And the next is the protective shield, massive concentrated shield, non sheet is greater than 10 meter thick. Next is the turbine. It is used to produce electricity.